Good afternoon, Monarchs. Congratulations on finishing up the spring semester. You made it. I know that this has been a semester unlike any other, but congratulations with all your hard work. I have a few updates for you today on our call to action on racism, summer and fall plans, excused withdrawals, CARES Act funding, and virtual recognition. And then I'll take your questions. We'll have a question and answer right after that. And at the end, after we finish the question and answer, we will turn it over and we have some special messages to our graduates from faculty and staff. So the first update, call to action on racism. Last week in the weekly town hall, I gave a statement condemning the killing of George Floyd and talking about the need for us to listen and make sure that members of our Black and African American community know that we support them. We will also, with that listening, be developing an action plan. There's a group at the college that has started to work on that, group of our leaders. So stay tuned over the next couple of weeks for more information about that. Summer and fall plans for the 2 terms. The summer term starts soon. Registration is in full swing. It will be 100% online. Similarly, everything that's in the fall semester schedule of classes is online. We likely will have some face-to-face instructional activity if the LA County Department of Public Health order allows it and we move on to phase 3. But that amount of activity will be limited to just classes that absolutely can't be conducted online, like skills labs in nursing, maybe respiratory therapy, and a handful of other classes. The vast majority of classes will be offered online. We are also developing plans related to that for athletics. LA Valley College, as well as the LA Community College District, stands firm in our support for athletics and our student athletes. And we're developing some plans for the fall sports. And we expect to be able to announce those over the next few weeks, though we're cautious about announcing them too early since so much is changing and evolving right now. So certainly by mid-July, the details of our plans for athletics will be shared with the entire community. Excused withdrawals, EWs. It's not too late to ask for an EW. You can still petition to change a grade to an EW or drop with an EW. We do encourage you to contact a counselor before you make that change, but it's not too late. You can continue to submit petitions for EWs. CARES Act funding, as I've mentioned in previous town halls, we do have CARES Act funding available from the federal government. We're still working on the plans for releasing the remainder of the first half. The first half of the CARES Act funding, we did get out to students who were awarded Pell Grants per the guidelines from the federal government. We're working now on the remainder of that first half of the CARES Act funding, which is about $1.3 million. That similarly needs to be direct awards to students that are eligible for federal financial aid. We're just working out the details about how much. And then after that, we'll be developing plans for the second half of the CARES Act funding. And we're still looking for additional guidelines from the federal government on that second half. My last update, the virtual recognition of our class of 2020. The virtual recognition is tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's going to be a really interesting ceremony. We have a lot of unique elements to it. I don't want to give away too much, but I would encourage you to click on it tomorrow morning, there'll be a link off of our homepage, the lavc.edu homepage, so you can join us and help celebrate the accomplishments of our class of 2020. So we'll look forward to that. It's going to be a fun ceremony. With that, let me see if we have any questions. There's a question from Joseph. Now that California is in stage 3 of reopening, will the summer semester be on campus? The answer is that the summer schedule, the summer classes will continue to be online. The state of California moved to phase 3. LA County is still not allowing face-to-face activity for colleges and universities because LA County is the epicenter of the pandemic. As we do expect the county to change their plans, part of the order is that anything that can be done online or remotely continue to be done online or remotely. But if LA County does move to phase 3, we will be able to move some of the instructional activity that cannot be done remotely back to campus. There were 7 classes from the spring semester that have still not completed. So our first priority will be completing those 7 classes, and then we'll look to having other face-to-face activity that's similar to those 7 classes. But again, it'll be very limited. The orders still do call for most of the instructional activity to be done online if it possibly can. There's another question from Lightning Energy that they've emailed petitions at lavc.org about obtaining an EW but haven't received a response. By all means, you can email me or email them back, but they're, I'm sure, just working through the emails, and they'll get it processed. And as long as you have the email to show that you sent it in, you'll be fine. The one thing I would check for anyone who sent an email, if they got a bounce back that it wasn't received, then there might be a typo in the email address. But as long as the email went through, it'll be fine. There won't be a problem with any deadlines or anything of that nature. There's a question from Ada about the EW and the impact of dropping only one class and not all classes on financial aid. That is true. With the guidelines for federal financial aid, dropping only some classes can have an impact on students' awards, and they should contact the financial aid office for more information. Many of those students will also be receiving CARES Act funding, and we hope that the CARES Act funding can help mitigate the impact, soften the impact of that. And then also folks should talk to a counselor too, so that they know what the impact potentially is about dropping. But those are both excellent points before dropping a class with an EW to check. And for those who have already dropped with an EW and have had a negative impact, stay tuned for the CARES Act funding, the remainder of the first half of the CARES Act funding. That should help offset some of the impact. There's a question, Bishop Monique Fletcher, hello, will there be more funding for students before the semester is over? We do hope to get out the remainder of the first half of the CARES Act funding. And I will have more information about that, of course, by next week, but we are still working on that remainder of the first half of the CARES Act funding. And then after that, we'll turn our attention to the second half of the CARES Act funding and identify how we can best support students with that money. Dorian asked as a child development major, understanding about special pins to put on gowns, and is that going to happen now? Dorian, that's a great question. I'll find out. We'll reach out to our um, department chair and get information in our question and answer portion of this student FAQs on our homepage. So give us a day or so and we'll check that out. Jennifer asked about how long the ceremony will be. Excellent question, but I haven't seen I don't have any details on the full length of it. It'll be similar to a normal graduation in length, but obviously we don't have specifics on the timing of the end of it. Luis asked if we'll be announcing the names of the graduates. Yes, there is a process for graduates to submit images and information so that individuals can be recognized during the ceremony. So we'll continue to do that during the virtual recognition ceremony. We also have some amazing keynote speaker, some folks really doing some important congratulation statements to our graduates. And we'll have sort of a halftime show between a district portion, district-wide portion, and some specific college portion. And the halftime show will feature one of Valley College's performances. You definitely won't want to miss it. Liz asked about honor students being recognized, and I don't have any details on how honor students will be specifically recognized, but I'll ask staff to type that into the live chat. Ingrid, congrats to all the grads. Question about FRC that they'll be going to join. Ingrid, I'm not sure I understand your question, but if you can maybe type in some additional detail or email the Family Resource Center to get additional information. There's a question about financial aid eligibility for the CARES and the CARES Act. And detailed questions about individual eligibility, if there are some unique circumstance like being on probation, you should contact the financial aid office, email the financial aid office to find out some more details about your particular case. Oh, there's a question about the Family Resource Center joining the weekly YouTube Town Hall. Yes, we are going to have Amber and some other staff join us for future town halls. We'll be announcing the dates, the specifics of the Family Resource Center joining us soon. But our intention is to have our Family Resource Center join us and share information about their services in the next week or two. Thank you for clarifying that. There's a question on pass, no pass for current classes, and I'll ask staff to see if they can get that posted in a live chat. If not, then we'll add that to the Q&A. Jennifer asked about not being asked for information on the virtual graduation. And Jennifer, I'm not sure about your specific situation. We'd have to look into that specifically. But if you could email admissions and we can check into that, your particular case. There's a question, since our state is in stage 3, shouldn't Valley be able to open by next week? And the answer is that when counties have more restrictive measures than the state, then people within the county need to abide by the more restrictive measures. But with moving into phase 3, there still is a requirement that anything that can be done virtually or online continue to be done virtually or online to keep everybody safe. So we'll be following that to make sure that our students and our faculty are all safe. There are a few classes, though, that I mentioned that just can't be done online or remotely, and we'll be working to have those return to campus for face-to-face as soon as it's safe to do so and the county order permits. So we do expect, and the first priority, as I mentioned earlier, will be classes for the spring semester that weren't able to be completed, the 7 classes. We only had 7 left that couldn't be completed. Nearly all classes at Valley College were able to be completed, but we will be working hard to get those in. And then we'll look for some additional classes that just can't be done remotely or online. There's a question about grading, about if you're on the cusp, will the professor give the higher grade? And it's really, not knowing any of the details, I wouldn't be able to answer it. It is up to the instructor to determine the grades, and our instructors do follow their grading practices, but I can't tell you, I wouldn't be able to comment on any specifics without knowing the details. And the question about instructor evaluations, some of the evaluations were postponed because of all the work that was going on in the spring semester. So not all of the evaluations that we would normally do in a semester are happening in the spring semester, did happen in the spring semester. Some are going to be postponed, and we're working on the details of how to get those in. There's a question from Lindsay for the grad ceremony for 2021 for graduates of 2020. And will the colors of their caps and gowns be different next year? You know, that's a wonderful question, Lindsay. I will check and we'll add that. I don't know that we've worked out those details, but we'll put something in the group chat. I can see why you'd want to know before purchasing your cap and gown. You know, maybe not, if not the group chat, then we'll add it to the Q&A that we post online for students. Question, does the LAVC automatically forward spring 2020 grades to transfer universities? I would, if you need grades to be sent to your transfer university, do email admissions at lavc.edu to make sure that the information that they need gets to them. Also, I'll ask our admission staff to post additional information in the group chat. Question from Luis, if we were not able to pass a class this semester, will we still receive our diploma? But can we retake it in the summer? Yes, there will be no changes in the virtual recognition ceremony tomorrow. And you are still able to get an excused withdrawal. So there'll be no impacts if you didn't pass the class with regard to that. Again, please do check with a counselor, and you can take the class in the summer. That'll be no problem. Will school be fully open early 2021? Question from Matt. Matt, I sure hope so. I would really like to have the campus fully reopened and everyone back as soon as possible. A lot of the plans have to do with what stage the state and county are in. Personally, I think a lot of that will be related to when a vaccine is readily available to folks. And my hope is in early 2021, we'll be returning to face-to-face on a large scale, maybe even normal operations, but it's still too early to know for sure what that timing will be. Let me see if there's another question. Question from Sophia that you've purchased your cap and gown on 5/20 and still have not received it. If you purchased it from the LAVC bookstore, do email the bookstore and just check on the status of your order. They'll be able to let you know when it was shipped and any additional details. Let me see if we have another question. I don't see any additional questions. We'll go back through and see if we can find any additional ones and add them to the student Q&A. But for now, let me just thank you all, congratulate you on your semester, a very difficult semester, but completing it nonetheless. And I look forward to our virtual recognition ceremony tomorrow. Now, I'm going to turn it over to a special video from our faculty and staff to our graduates. So by all means, please stay on and enjoy the video. And I'll look forward to talking with you all again next week. Thank you, everybody.
Hello, class of 2020. I'm Mike Lee, Vice President of Administrative Services.
And I'm Melissa Negrete, Dean of Student Life.
And I'm Evelyn Pichardo, Secretary of Student Life.
And I'm Raquel Sanchez, the Student Engagement Coordinator in Student Life.
My name is Ani Jacobin, and I'm a student worker for the Office of Student Life.
And on behalf of Los Angeles Valley College, we want to say congratulations to the class of 2020.
Go Monarchs!
Congratulations, graduates. Very proud of you. As you prepare to embark on your careers and your next step in the journey, just remember you survived the pandemic of 2020. You should all be very proud of that. Congratulations.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Michael Jaramillo, and I represent the Los Angeles Valley College CalWorks office. On behalf of all of us here at Valley College and the CalWorks department, we just want to wish everyone a happy graduation. Congratulations, guys, you did it.
Congratulations, class of
2020. Enjoy it. Enjoy your day.
Congratulations, Valley College graduates. You made it. This was a challenging semester, but you were able to pull through, dedicate yourselves, and now you're here. Congratulations from the Writing Center at Los Angeles Valley College. I'm Jose Cantino, the supervisor. It was a pleasure helping you throughout your academic goals. And good luck on the next stage. We know that you guys are going to do great.
Congratulations, all the graduated at Valley College. We are so happy for you that you have achieved. This journey is not an easy journey, and it takes thousands of hours of the investment and also dedications. And plus, the COVID-19 has impact, but you are all goal-oriented students has made it, and we are happy for you. And I'm represent the Math Lab, and we really want to congratulate you for your success. And now it's time for you to go outside and explore the new world.
Hello, class of 2020. On behalf of the tutors at the Writing Center, we would like to say,
hi, class of 2020, congratulations.
Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hey, class of 2020, congratulations on graduating.
Hey, class of 2020, congratulations, you did it. Class of 2020, we at the Writing Center are so proud of you.
Hey everyone, congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it.
Congratulations, and we are super proud of you for graduating during these difficult times.
Congratulations, class of 2020 from the LAVC Music Department.
Congratulations, graduates. You did it. My hope is that you will persist to achieve your dream career. The Confucius quote that I believe should guide your decision is choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Even though this is a very different celebration than what you anticipated, cherish this accomplishment. This day will go down in history. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to LA Valley graduates of 2020. A special shout out to our Monarch student athletes graduating and transferring this spring. Our coaches and staff, thank you for your commitment and effort both in the classroom and in competition representing LA Valley College. Wear the crown proudly as you pursue your career goals. Valley Pride.
Congratulations, class of 2020! You made it!
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it.
Congrats on this amazing milestone.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Always keep fighting. We're so proud of you.
Keep following your dreams.
Sí se puede.
Cheers.
Best of luck.
Congratulations.
We'll never forget you.
Great job, graduates. You did it. Celebrate.
Hey everyone, it's Professor Hall, and I want to wish you a wonderful and prosperous graduation. You know, it was a young Abraham Lincoln who said, "The wonderful thing about the future is it only comes one day at a time." I hope that you will enjoy your summer, and I wish you all the best. And thanks again for being the best part of LAVC.
Congratulations. Wishing you all the best as you embark in this new career. Ahora, a mis queridos estudiantes hispanos, les deseo todo lo mejor del mundo. Estoy muy orgullosa de ustedes y espero que en este nuevo camino que embarquen se acuerden que este es el principio de y no el final de una educación. Mucho éxito. Los quiero.
Hey everyone, this is Mike from the Helping Hands Project. I just want to personally congratulate everyone. It's been an honor and privilege to work and serve every single one of you. Can't believe it, guys. We're done. We did it.
And I'm Bonita. It was an honor working with everyone. Thank you, guys. We did it, class of 2020.
It was hard, but you got through it. Congratulations to the class of 2020. From
the Helping Hands Project.
Valley College graduates, when you look back at 2020, you realize how resilient and talented you are. You adapted to these unprecedented times and achieved success. Congratulations. Wish you all the best in the future. Stay safe.
You belong.
You achieve.
You become a college graduate.
On behalf of LAVC Promise,
congratulations, class of 2020.
We are so proud of you.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, graduates from your EOPS family. You have worked hard and overcome.
Overcome many challenges to realize
this important step in your education.
We are grateful to
be a part of your journey.
We are so
proud of you.
Congratulations!
Felicidades.
Поздравляем!
Hello, Valley College graduating class of 2020. Congratulations on your achievement. Your resilience, your perseverance, and your adaptability amazes me. Good job.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. This is your moment. You've put in the time, you've put in the work, you've put in the courage and the strength to achieve this goal. Whatever lies ahead of you, I know that you'll rise to the challenges and accomplish many great things. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it and to offer help when you can. Go and live your life fully. Go after your dreams. Live your life with passion and with compassion. And know that we are all so very proud of you. Again, congratulations.
Congratulations, student parents, class of 2020.
You did it!
You are an inspiration to your children.
Your hard work paid off.
You created a bright future for your family.
And for yourself. Let yourself be in this moment.
The Family Resource Center is so proud of you.
Hi, this is Professor Millie Moncada, English Department. I am proud of being a part of LA Valley College. Let's go, Monarchs. I am sending my resounding congratulations to each and every graduate of 2020. At an extraordinary time like this, where we use technology for education and we are asked to stay home, I commend every one of you for your resilience and your vigilance to keep that fighting spirit alive. Let us all continue to thrive and hoping that the new normal will happen soon. Take care and stay healthy, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
Congratulations, graduates, you did it! It wasn't easy, it wasn't normal, but you made it through. Give yourselves a round of applause. Let's hope we can all do this in person real soon. In the meantime, pat yourselves on the back. And then wash your hands. Maybe wash your hands first and then pat yourselves on the back. And then wash your hands again. Congratulations.
Hey LAVC veterans, this is Rick Brossman, the Veterans Counselor.
Hi, this is Trish Gonzalez, the Veteran Certifying Official. Congratulations on behalf of our staff, Natalie, Chris, and Jesse.
We're all proud of your accomplishments and we are honored to help you achieve your educational goals.
Let your knowledge take you to fulfill your dreams.
Thank you for your service and good luck.
Class of 2020, congratulations, you did it. From the Child Development Department at Los Angeles Valley College. Way to go.
Greetings, graduates, and an enthusiastic congratulations to each of you. We here at Valley take great joy in sharing this day with you to celebrate your accomplishments and to ponder the exciting things that will fill your futures. While graduation this year may look different than graduations past, your families and friends gathering for a toast remotely from a safe distance, or you are tossing your caps virtually over the internet while you shelter at home, it is a good reminder that life post-grad will present you with obstacles and challenges. And your experiences, especially those of this past semester, have helped prepare you for that which will come. Graduations reflect not just the culmination of what you have done, but also the promise of what you will do. They are filled with such immense possibilities, and they are the markers of your next great adventure. As you embark on your next journey, I say to you, go and explore. Make interesting mistakes, make glorious and fantastic mistakes, and then learn from them, build upon them, challenge the rules, leave the world more interesting for you being you. So go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life that you have imagined. Again, congratulations, graduates.
I'm Roberto Gutierrez, and on behalf of the Workforce Training Department at Los Angeles Valley College, we'd love to wish the class of 2020 congratulations. You worked hard, you pivoted under these difficult times, but you did it. Felicidades a todos. Gracias.
Class of 2020, congratulations. This is a major milestone. Of course, a year to remember, to be sure, for so many reasons. But in your case, it is your achievements that we are remembering. No matter how many obstacles you had to overcome, you overcame them, you tackled them head on. Now take that positive attitude, that go-getter style, take it with you to that next leg of your journey, and may it be a great one. We are so proud of you.